So if you build models long enough, at some point it's going to happen to you. You're going to encounter modeling accidents of many sorts. My question to you is, how do you handle modeling accidents? And how do you deal with broken models? This is Cream Coffin, 1932 Ford Roadster I built a while back. And the story with this one is, it was on a shelf in the shop with other models. And the shelf above the shelf that this model was sitting on actually fell and hit this shelf that this model was sitting on. And several models hit the floor, shop floor, and a million pieces later, I'm still dealing with the aftermath. So the way I'm going to deal with broken models and my modeling accidents is I'm going to try to put the pieces back together and build them back, and carry on. That's my plan. But I want you guys to put in the comments section some of your modeling story mishaps, accidents. If you've ever dropped a model and it broke, like, how did you handle it? Emotionally, we put so much passion in these builds. To see something, destroyed in front of your eyes is very emotional. So how do you handle when you drop a model? What's your plan if a model accidentally gets knocked off, by someone accidentally, or if it accidentally falls on its own? Acts of God. I believe it was a hurricane that came through, and that one shelf somehow came loose, hit this other shelf. That these, several models were destroyed during that incident, and I'm going to build them back up individually, and I'll probably give updates on the channel from time to time. But I just like to hear how you guys deal with broken models and dealing with modeling accidents that happen. So if you can tell your story and how you feel about in the comment section, I'm sure a lot of people would love to hear. I'm about 97% finished with getting Cream Coffin back together. Yeah, so another story, quick little story. This Crew Chief 1972 Chevy Blazer. I was building a tribute to my father who passed away. And some of you might have been following this build. I had gotten to the point where I was probably about 95% done with the build. And I had put it back in the box. It had been in storage for a while. And when I finally got back to it to do some work on it, imagine my horror surprise when I opened the box and seen this. Any of you guys that's been following this build, this chassis was a complete scratch built chassis, tube chassis, very intricate, a lot of time in it, and it's pretty much demolished. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to get back on the job. I'm going to start rebuilding this model, getting it back to I'm going to finish it. I'm going to finish it. I'll do updates on it, and hopefully it'll make the channel very shortly. But yeah, just very heartbreaking to see all that time, and then just moving around in storage and everything. It just this is what we're dealing with. All right, so guys, tell your modeling accident stories in the comment section. And this is Model Mind 72 saying over and out.